Happy Sunday, everybody.
Oh, there he is.
And welcome back to the farm. Happy Sunday, Dragon. Why are you always standing in front of the sun? You always backlit. No. No.
Here we go, everybody.
My nose is inflamed.
Here we go. Look
Happy
at
Sunday, everybody.
Oh, almost dropped it.
Right there.
A little nervous. Sorry about that. All right, here we go.
Back in business today after having to cancel our brunch at the farm series yesterday because of the rain. Today is a little bit windy, but the sun is shining. As you can see, the parking lot is already starting to fill up. So we love it like that. People are going to come, hopefully, because they know that we're here. We've been telling them that if it didn't happen yesterday, it was going to happen today. And we've also extended our operating time by an additional hour today to allow people a little opportunity to come out if they were delayed yesterday with some of their weekend errands as well too, because of the cold and wet weather, to still get a chance to come by here, grab some plants, grab some veggie starts, grab some delicious food from Sunday's Kitchen right behind us, and just sit out and enjoy some of the beautiful weather here at the farm.
There you have it, everybody, from Kevin. I love it.
And now back to the coffee we go. See you guys later. Watched last week's vlog, you saw that Justin was down here toward the end of the week doing some clearing. We are at the back of our big pasture. We just walked over from the chicken coop, which is right there in the center of your screen right now for orientation purposes. And we are clearing this space of some trees that are unnecessary in order to get better access to the ground and make a little shaded area down in this spot. Dragon, how's it looking?
It's good.
See a little bit of water settling, but that's from walking away. We need you closer to the microphone.
So, a drain dish that we just discovered at the back of the field on the drain. So Justin reinformed it.
Get that going on down. All of the trees that we had moved, we had just put on the other side of the fence here. Our property extends a little bit on the other side of that fence, as we mentioned before. And so we have that over there, giving it back to Mother Earth. Dragon, what's going to happen down in this space?
I don't know yet. Still thinking about it. It's making elbow room.
All right, a little elbow room. It's nice to have elbow room. Lots of wooded portions of the property around the one on the other side of the coop over there. We've talked previously about our vision of one day potentially putting a pond in that space, and clearing this space here now opens up opportunities for other things that are on the horizon. I told Justin the other day that anytime Snow sees him here, he is excited because he thinks he's getting a new area to run around and play in, which is his favorite thing to do. Roll around and play with Bella, which is how they ended up with 10 puppies. Speaking of 10 puppies,
How many you have?
we are left with our 2 and plus 1, who is yet to be picked up by her family. But other than that, how was your day today, Dragon?
It's good. Busiest Sunday yet. Food truck was slammed all day, so they did good. A hard time keeping up with everything, which is good. Yeah, it was really busy, which we expected, considering that we were canceled the brunch for yesterday because of the rain and all the weather. So today was definitely a good day. So
Yes, it was. Parking, we had to get a little creative with our parking situation. We have backup parking in the queue for the planning for this year. Oh, yes, we do. Things get moved higher in the queue based on need. So we'll see how that works over the next couple of months. But definitely a huge thank you to everybody who came last week when we got our Brunch at the Farm series going, and bearing with us this weekend as we had that 1 day delay in getting Sunday's Kitchen out, set up, and getting the people fed.
absolutely.
All right. Gonna finish chores. Gonna finish working on the vlog that publishes before this one, because I am in the middle of editing it right now. And we will catch up with you guys later on this week. Close the door around it. Don't open that. One of them down, that's why. One is down on the ground. Look it up.
It's a couple actually,
Yeah. Trinity, don't touch the fence. Gonna get shocked. Good job, Ellie. Happy Wednesday, everybody. The day has finally arrived.
Bella,
The surprise has finally arrived.
Trinity, Bella.
Trying to introduce the dogs to our latest family members here at Gardening Gays Farm. Dragon,
What'd you get?
tell the people what you've done.
What I've done.
Yeah.
Look at me. It's been a long time coming. This was come on, Trinity, get zapped, please. Oh, there it is. Uh-huh.
Trinity touching the electrified fence with her nose.
Yeah, this is a long time coming. We tried this a couple times last couple of years, and it didn't pan out. And finally, local farm was getting out of sheep about a half an hour away from us, and we found a beautiful flock of sheep that's gonna make a new home right here with us. So we have a 12 ewes, female mature ewes, and then 2 baby ewes, twins. And then we also have 8 ram lambs. So ram lambs are going to serve for We're gonna go to a butcher this fall. So hopefully this fall we're gonna have some lamb in our store here at the farm. So
I think now might be a great place for me to pause and put up our preparation from last fall sometime when we were expecting lamb. So here's where the story ended. It has been a little bit of an unconventional couple of weeks for us in our storytelling, I should say. And you've watched over the past few days as we've prepared this space for something grand, and the space is still empty. Dragon, what do we want to tell the people?
I don't know. It's been a disappointing week, honestly. We worked hard to get these pens up and ready for... We were trying to get sheep. We ordered sheep from a gentleman in North Carolina. Everything was on schedule. Sheep were supposed to be here on Thursday, sometime Thursday. And after I gave him the address, he stopped communicating with us, which unfortunately indicates once you Google our address, the name of our business pops up, and unfortunately some folks are still not friendly with, or how should I say, Kevin?
I don't know. Just speak.
Some folks are still not friendly with gay couples, and he completely stopped communicating with me, and obviously we didn't get the sheep. We had that happen couple times when folks were buying eggs from us. When I give them the address, they stop communicating. It's kind of obvious reason why, but yeah, a little let down, big time. I was really disappointed that as soon as he stopped communicating, I kind of had a suspicion that that's what's going to happen. He also blocked me on Facebook, so it is what it is. So we are still looking for sheep.
That just means that those were not our sheep. Our sheep are still out there.
Our sheep are still out there. We have a beautiful field for them, full of grass. So hopefully in the next couple of weeks or months, we'll have some sheep. So I don't like to, talk down the topics. I like to keep our channel kind of uplifting, but unfortunately this is side of the farming that sometimes will happen and people will let you down. But let's focus on the positive and find some sheep somewhere else.
There you go. And there you have it. And now here is where the story continues. We are excited to finally have this next piece of the puzzle added. You want to walk down that way and get closer to him?
No, with dogs, they're going to be...
Trinity, you're going to get zapped again. It's everybody who has been doing their guessing. Cooking with Kevin is definitely not happening.
What? Yes, it is.
But sheep are. Trinity's going to learn very quickly about that electrified fence. But yeah.
We didn't talk about breeds.
Breed, I was coming back to you.
There are, majority of them are Katahdin hair sheep. They have some Dorper mix, and there's one that is like a Caribbean breed, and it's Barbados black belly sheep. She's the tallest one out of the group.
Her name was India.
India.
Yeah. So we as we get to know them, we'll decide on keeping some of their names. One name that we'll probably keep is Peanut. She was the queen of the flock over at the farm where we got our sheep from, and they're very friendly. Today everybody was super calm. The first time we went a few weeks ago, they were just a little more skittish, but today everybody seemed to kind of come right up to us, which was very nice.
Yeah, we still have one more piece of the puzzle. Getting a Dorper ram from a family nearby also, black-headed Dorper. So stomach is growling. Kevin hasn't fed me yet. Black-headed Dorper ram, and he's gonna stay as our ram, breeding ram for our flock here. So
We'll get closer and get some other shots of the flock maybe later this afternoon. It was a little bit wet today, but they've come out. They are enjoying the nice breakfast buffet of fine orchard grass that we have here behind our big barn. Fence here is electrified. We also have a pen that is off to the other side that we will secure them in overnight for sleeping. And we are entering a new phase of learning here at the farm. So come along with us for the next surprise, which we don't know what. There's always more. I told you, Dragon is full of surprises.
Finley, how's the?
Just wait till Snow's been on top of his house down with the chickens barking and trying to figure out what's going on. So he'll get to come up and meet everybody later. But in the meantime, we're going to let the sheep continue to get used to the noisy guineas moving around, enjoying this nice overcast day, this beautiful grass to eat, and just getting used to their new digs here. Happy Wednesday, everybody. Today is the real Wednesday. I said happy Wednesday yesterday.
What?
It's a little excited about the sheep, you know. Trying to get everybody into their pen for the evening. We also have another night dipping down into the low 40s tonight, so we just carried all of our
Okay, Bella.
tender plants and veggie starts into the store to protect them from any light frost we might have. Bella, relax. Bella is still a little on high guard and trying to figure things out. Hi, sweetheart. This lady right here has been very friendly. Bella, no. Bella, stop. Getting everybody used to their accommodations. Yes, this is Peanut. Hi, Peanut. This is Peanut here. She was the queen of the flock from the farm that we got her from, and one of the owner's kids' favorite sheep. So we are very humbled that they chose us to take her. Isn't that right, Peanut? She came up and said hi, our first visit there, and we're happy to have her here to help to grow our herd as well. Dragon, how's it feeling being a shepherd?
Bella, how's it feel being a German shepherd?
Dragon is walking away and
I wanted to leave.
oh, well, you have the bucket, so they want that. Got just a little bit of nighttime treats for them here in the bucket. So here we go, everybody. Right here, team. Here we go. All right, there you go. So everybody comes in the evening until, oh, look at the cute little twins. That's Mama and her twins right there. They're still nursing. Oops. I have the bucket, so I'm still the popular man. Yeah. This one right here has been very friendly with us too as well. So get everybody secured in for the evening, and as they get used to their new home, we will slowly transition them to being out just on pasture in the electrified fence enclosure. Dragon, you were saying? Asking about your first 24 hours as a shepherd.
It's good. It's nice. It just doesn't look like a big herd, even though we have 22 of them. It looks really small.
We still haven't made the official announcement on Facebook, but we'll take some photos in the morning. Morning light is one of my favorite lights, even though I love a sunset. For photo time, I prefer mornings. We'll get some pictures of the crew in the morning, do a little Facebook post, even though they are right here next to our parking lot area. So when everybody is out, if folks are being observant, they notice them off the bat. But the majority of people have not noticed that we have had sheep here all day out grazing. But it's nice to have them, and looking forward to kind of seeing everybody's reaction and or interaction this weekend for
Let's get your chickens in.
our Brunch at the Farm series. Apparently we have a few rogue chickens that got out because
Yeah, we left the door back open.
the gate was left slightly open in the barn pen where we have a few of them. So we need to catch them, get them put away.
Come on, Bella, go sit
Oh, I see a couple making their way back to the barn. So we're gonna go take care of the rogue animals and leave the sheep be for the evening. Check in with you guys later. Happy Friday, everybody. We have made it to the end of the week, and we have made it to day 3 of shepherding. Bella is still trying to figure out how to be calm around the sheep. The sheep are still figuring out how to be calm around Bella, and we will all eventually get there. As the sun starts to go down every evening, they have been putting themselves to bed, moving themselves off of the open pasture area that we have here and coming into the pen that we close them into at night. They were used to doing something similar at the farm where they have spent their entire life until now, and we enjoy seeing a nice routine. Over on the left side, you see Mama with her 2 twins. That's Linda that's just gotten in the way there, looking at Bella. But twins are back there feeding on Mama, getting a little nighttime milk. Linda might come up and say hi here in a minute, but in the meantime, as we get ready to close out, let's check in with Master Shepherd Dragon. Yes, you heard it here. Master Shepherd Dragon.
Oh, Shepherd, I thought it was Master Chef.
No, come on in. Come in.
No.
This way.
This side.
Come, no.
Sun is right there.
Yeah, but you come here to...
No, right here.
We can't stand there. We need to turn around one way or the other.
Why?
Because you're backlit. This is better. We want you right here. Right here in this frame. Wow. Everybody. Come on. You have shade here. You folks see what I have to deal with? Talent these days is so difficult. You were saying, Dragon? Happy Friday. Happy Friday, Dragon. Happy Friday. How are you today?
Tired.
How was your Friday? Say it. It was
all right.
the busiest Friday we've ever had on the farm.
What? Is it?
Probably. You don't think so?
God, I don't know how long I can keep up with this busiest day ever run that you have.
Well, today was a gorgeous day. We needed it, though. We've had a very long and hard winter. Everybody around here has been waiting on plants to arrive, and boy, oh boy, have they been excited.
Yeah, it was a good, busy Friday, and we got a lot of done. We got the lawn cut and perked up for tomorrow. Tomorrow is brunch at the farm. We are super excited. Big one tomorrow. A lot of people respond to it. We don't have food truck on Sunday, so tomorrow is going to be a big one. Fairway Farm helped us out with tilling some of the grounds that we're going to plant. That's a good start too. We tilled 2 fields. They're going to be back in a couple of days to re-till it one more time because we had a really thick layer of weeds and grass. So one more tilling is going to kind of kill off that grass. And then will give us a good head start for the planting season. So in the next couple of weeks, it's going to be crazy planting and in the store. So a lot of stuff to get done, but we'll get it done. We always do. Happy to have the sheep. Acclimating really good. They're getting used to us. People love coming by and seeing them. We moved the fence last night. I don't know if we talked about it.
I don't think we did.
Yeah. We moved the fence a little bit closer to the parking area. I don't know if Kevin can show them kind of where we are.
We're right behind the big barn, and kind of it's hard to see now in the light. Oh, well, yeah. So the fence sits probably 20 feet or so behind the porta potty, the big red structure in the center of your screen. Parking is right over there, a little gate that's there for folks to get access to the porta potty and meet their latest greeters, these beautiful sheep.
So yeah, it's good. We mowed the grass pretty good down. We just moved them closer for the people to see them. But we could have kept them probably another 2 days on the same spot. So it looks like it's going to be a 5-day paddock with 2 fences that we have. So every 5 days we're going to have to move them to new pasture, which was not that big of an issue. So
big thank you to our neighbors.
yes, Valor Ranch helped us out to get the sheep here. Paige, huge help, guiding Kevin through everything.
Yes, yes. Kevin always needs supervision.
So that was huge thank you. They've always been our amazing neighbors to help us out and jump in whenever we call. So we truly appreciate that. So yeah.
that's going to do it for us for this week's vlog. It was another monumental week here, and we are so happy that you guys have stuck with us for the past 2 to 3 weeks as this surprise kept getting pushed, and it is finally here. So for those of you who've been commenting and saying sheep, yay, you won. We got the sheep. So thank you guys for always encouraging us. As I mentioned earlier this week in one of our Facebook posts, there have been people who over the past few months continue to ask, when are the sheep coming? When are the sheep coming? So we appreciate that people have been invested in our story and our journey here. And we appreciate each and every one of you out there too, as well, who comment every week. We do our best to respond to all of those, and you just don't know how much it means to help keep us encouraged on this journey. Any final words this week, Dragon?
See you next week. Get me out of here. I'm hungry.
All right, we're gonna head over to Cindy and Sam's here in a bit for a little fellowship before a super busy Easter weekend here at the farm. So we'll leave you with our parting words. If you happen to be traveling through Virginia, coming down US 301 and driving through King George County, make sure you stop right here and see us at the farm. Everybody stay safe out there, and we'll see you again real soon.
We'll see you next week.